What is up, guys? PieMuffin here, and we are back with some more Trails of Cold Steel. So, it seems like we're rounding out our second day of field study activities. We were invited to St. Astrea to have dinner, it seems, with Alphen and Olivier. Good to see Olivier again. We haven't seen him since the end of Sky the Third. So it's been a little bit since we've seen him. And he was the one responsible for making Class 7. And we got to learn a little more about Sara, that she is the youngest A-rank bracer to ever exist. Up until this point, it seems. But yeah, so Class 7 got to learn a bit more about their class's creation. And I guess we're going to see where we go from here. Yeah, it's probably about time for us to head back to our Bracer Guild rooms. Thanks for seeing us out. I never would have guessed you were friends with Princess Alphen, of all people. I wish I knew how much of what she said was genuine. Hey, Elise? Thank you for taking the time to come here today. Take care on your way back to your lodgings. We will, thank you. Thanks for showing us around. Good night. Good night, everyone. What? He didn't do anything. Wait. Don't worry. Hahaha, I can kind of understand where she's coming from. I doubt anyone could have guessed that Her Highness would extend such a bold invitation to you. I'm not sure how that's my fault. Alisa just has a smug look on her face because of all this. Ah, yes, I almost forgot. Reen, I have a small favor. Oh, so it wasn't the brother thing. I have a small favor I'd like to ask of you. Of me? Your Highness? Oh, you're going to ask him? Teehee, but of course. You see, tomorrow I'll be attending a garden party sponsored by the local government for the start of the festival. Or rather, Machias' father invited me to attend. Yes, I seem to recall hearing that myself. That's the one at the Crystal Garden in Mater Park, right? Indeed. Anyway, let's not waltz around the matter. I was rather hoping you would join me as my dance partner, Reen. Uh-oh. Does that mean... Do you think Her Highness knows that old saying, a dance today, a wedding tomorrow? I'm sure that's fully in the realm of tabloid speculation. Still, there's no denying that many will interpret it that way. Whoa, 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 hold on a minute. I don't think I can, I mean, it would be an honor, but it's like too great of an honor for someone like me. Oh, not at all. Your father may be a baron, but the Schwarzers have long had deep ties with the Imperial family. I apologize if this comes off as rude, but inviting you would likely cause less opposition than if I were to invite Eustace. I see. Well, I can't deny that. You needn't apologize. I find your choice rather fascinating, actually. Eustace, you're not helping. Anyway, I don't really think I'm the man you want. Sometimes I can barely keep from tripping over my own feet. Is that so? Elise once told me that she asked you to help her practice the finer points of ballroom dancing. Really? In fact, she says you're an excellent dancer, that you step lightly and very gracefully. Is that not true, Reen? Well... I understand. It was rude of me to trouble you with a petition like this on such short notice. And besides, I don't suppose you would have any interest in dancing with a little girl like me. No, that's not what I mean, Your Highness. That's my sister, all right. She really knows how to twist the knife. Your Highness, please. You too, Prince Oliver. I mean, Alphen's like, what? Like, probably only a couple years younger, like maybe 2 or 3. Looks like they're having fun. I had no idea the Imperial family was such a lively and cheerful bunch. I get the feeling they aren't all like this. just, just her and Prince Oliver. Ah, I see now. How could it not have crossed my mind? Perhaps the truth is you already have your heart set on someone else? Or is there someone you're already courting? Alisa. Haha, well, do you? I'm positively dying to know which maiden has conquered the battlefield of your heart. Wait, I mean... Yikes, how am I gonna get out of this one? I'm not sure how to turn her down gently. Teehee. Very well, I shall relent this time. Huh? However, next year I'll be 16, just like your sister. And that's when I'll be making my Yeah, wait. How old is Reen? Reen's only like 16 or 17, so like a year apart, right? I assume? I'm so confused with ages in this game. That's why I'll be making my debut into high society, so I'd be very happy if you give my invitation some thought. Yeah, we have a field study to do anyway. We don't have time for dancing. Well, aren't you the lucky one? Her Highness really seems to have taken a liking to you. She's so smug. You really ought to have accepted her invitation. It might have led to something truly unexpected in the future. Nah, I doubt it. It seemed like she just took an interest in me because I'm her friend's brother. She didn't seem all that serious about it, so I figured she was just trying to tease the two of us. Can't deny it seemed that way. But I got the impression that wasn't all that was going on there. You weren't the only one feeling nervous that whole time. Prince Oliver was even more unusual person than I'd heard. Haha, no doubt about that. He seemed entertaining to be around. To think that he's the one who made Class 7 possible. He seemed easygoing, but hearing him talk about our class made what we're doing feel even more important. And besides, he gave us plenty of other useful info. Yeah, including the fact that the board of directors seems to have their own agenda for us. I have no idea what they're planning, but their motives seem incredibly suspicious. Agreed. Hearing about the instructor's background kind of threw me for a loop, too. I wouldn't have imagined she used to be a bracer. Maybe that's because you don't really see them around anymore to begin with. A rank is more or less the highest you can be, too. I assume you already knew about her history, Fee? Yep, the guild is every Jaeger Corps' main competition, after all. Probably even ran into her a few times during our operations. Really? Unbelievable. I'd almost forgotten about the good old days. Well, well, well. Instructor? How long have you been there? Looks like you finally found out about my work history, huh? I guess that kind of tarnishes my ravishing adult charm a bit, but then... I hate to break it to you, but you didn't have any to begin with. Did you hear an old maid sighing? What was that? Oh, hi. Good evening, everyone. Captain Claire? This is quite the unusual combination. Let me be the first to assure you that this wasn't my idea. But the governor's asked me to tell you that tomorrow's field study is to be put on hold. Instead, you get the exciting opportunity to help this lady and her goons with their evil schemes. Huh? What evil schemes? Sara, could you maybe not try to put them off entirely before I've even had a chance to explain? Actually, there's a matter I'd like all of you to help us with. I've discussed this with the governor, and he decided this would be the best way to handle the issue. Cars. Now, if you'd be so kind as to get on board, I'll explain everything to you at the command post in Heimdallar Central Station. So where this all began. Well, this field study. Same day, 21, so it's only 8:30? Wait. No, 2030 would be 8:30. This is 9:30. Terrorists? Indeed, I'm afraid we have no choice but to define them as such. Unfortunately, we have no clue as to their aim, nor do we know the names of the group members, its size, or its history. At present, it doesn't even seem that the terrorist group has established a name for itself yet. Or for itself. That's a lot of unknowns. Would I be correct in assuming the man we met in the North Highlands who was trying to start a war is a member? Ah. So he's one of them, He said his name was Gideon or G or something like that. So that's what the man you encountered in the Highlands was up to. He does sound like the terrorist type. And you think he and his group are going to try something tomorrow on the first day of the summer festival? We're currently operating under that assumption, yes. The summer festival lasts 3 days, but unlike festivals in other provinces, only the first day garners much attention. It's been a month since the incident in Nord. If they intend to make their move soon, tomorrow is the likely time. I'd have to agree. Terrorists do love their time in the spotlight, after all. And considering how easily Gideon gave you his name, I'm betting we'll start to see them acting more openly soon. First, you gather arms and other like-minded allies in secret. Then you reveal yourself with a bang and keep going in succession. That's typical terrorist MO. I see. And you want us to assist with countermeasures against them? Right, the RMP will be joining forces with the Heimdallar military police to bolster the capital's security. Unfortunately, as big as the capital is, I can't say with complete confidence that there will be no holes in our security. That's where you come in. You'll be assisting our security measures as a reserve force. But it sure be nice if the guild was still active here. They'd have come in mighty handy right about now. Yes, I don't disagree. Sara, you do know that the RMP had no involvement in the guild's withdrawal from the capital, right? Oh, really? I mean, your boss and that brother of yours could hardly make their opposition to the guild more obvious if they tried. Well, wow, these two really seem to have a messy history between them. It sure looks that way, especially where the guild is concerned. Although, it sounds like your brother has been keeping busy in Crossbell recently. So what's it gonna be? Whether you choose this as your field site task for tomorrow is totally up to you. If you decline, there are plenty of tasks the governor needs taken care of, like you've been doing for the last 2 days. The summer festival is a busy time, after all. Lots of little details that need to be squared away. I think I speak for Group A when I say we'd be glad to help to join in with the anti-terrorist countermeasures. Group B feels the same. Alright then. Thank you for your assistance, everyone. Now, let's move right along to confirming the patrol routes you'll be following. Alright, 11 o'clock at night. What, Sarah's coming back with us? Wow, this place sure brings back memories. Up until a year and a half ago, I'd swung by here at least once a week. Really? I wouldn't be surprised if I'd seen you around before then. Well, I did end up getting to know your sister. Fiona, right? Works as a piano teacher? Seriously? Wait, she did say she knew someone who works at the guild. I guess she was talking about the instructor? Still, instructor, what is it that caused the guild to withdraw from the capital? I've been wondering that for a while myself. The guild used to be pretty active here in Erebonia, right? Well, yeah. The direct cause was guild branches all over the country being blown up, but I'm sure you already knew that. The culprits were a Jaeger Corps hired by a nasty bunch the guild was at odds with at the time. Well, still is, but anyway. Thanks to a dependable ally, Cassius, we were able to defeat the Jaegers, but by then, the Imperial government had its eyes on us. They started making life difficult for us, took away most of the guild's authority in the country, leaving our hands tied. Eventually, the branches here started closing one by one, with no real prospect of ever reopening. So that's how it was. Instructor. Don't worry, your dad might be the city governor, but he wasn't really involved. A certain friend of his, however, was very involved. You're talking about Chancellor Gileath Osborne, representative of the Imperial government, I assume. Yep, him and his cronies in the Imperial Intelligence Division. It's kind of like a sister organization to the RMP. Damn. Anyway, after that, I was out of a job. That's when Principal Van Dyck came and offered me a job position at the academy. I started as a combat instructor last spring, and after that, I wound up being chosen as your class homeroom teacher. I still help out the guild from time to time, though. That's how I ended up bringing in our Jaeger princess here. Knock it off. So that's what happened. You mentioned a Jaeger corps was responsible for the attacks. What was its name? Oh, it wasn't the same group Fee used to run with. They were called Jester. Yep, we heard about them. Not a particularly high-ranking outfit. I see. Worried about me? Well, I did suspect it was likely a different corpse. From the sound of it, the Jaeger corps Fee belonged to was a pretty large one, though. Oh, definitely. She was with Zephyr. Their leader was this insidious guy known as the Jaeger King. You name a combat specialty, Zephyr had it covered. They were the only corps on par with Red Constellation, which had its roots in the Berserkers of the Middle Ages. They caused me plenty of trouble back when I was still a full-time bracer. Look who's talking. You caused us plenty of trouble yourself. It's hard to believe all this happened to people we actually know. Yeah, it sounds more like a story out of some novel. Anyway, the terrorists you've been hearing about lately aren't part of any Jaeger corps. I figured that was the case. Generally, Jaegers are interested in just two things, money and fighting. That Gideon guy you encountered in the Nord Highlands doesn't seem to fit that description, though. If I had to guess, I'd say he's acting on some kind of deep-seated grudge. A grudge, huh? Well, it's hard to say anything for sure. I've never met him myself. From what I understand, he did seem particularly tenacious. He was definitely that. Which means we're really going to have to step it up for our patrol tomorrow. Your involvement is just a precautionary step, but if you're going to help, give it your best, I say. Seems like your teamwork is smoother than ever, too, so all the better. Anyway, it's late, so get your report written and get some sleep. I'm going to crash in one of the empty rooms upstairs. Ah. There you have it. The instructor never changes, does she? You sure? She seemed more talkative than usual. Feels like she was pushing herself. Now that you mention it. She did seem more forthcoming with information than usual. Maybe she's feeling a bit weird about being in her old workplace? You might be right. Still, I guess we're not really in any position to be worrying about her. We'll just have to do our best and coordinate with Group B tomorrow to make sure everything goes smoothly. Agreed. Alright, the sooner we get that report read, the sooner we can get some sleep. That night. Oh? Get some more lore? Thought I heard something outside. Oh, you can actually choose to just ignore it? Of course I'm going to investigate. Maybe I should check it out. I wonder if you choose just go back to sleep if he gets up anyway. It sounded like footsteps. Did someone go downstairs? Oh. Instructor Sara? It's funny, he's taller than her. Oh, did I wake you? I just thought I heard something, so I came to see what it was. Can't sleep? Nah, just feeling a little nostalgic being back here, I guess. Years ago, someone suggested I become a bracer, so that's what I did. I spent my days working with a bunch of odd friends and companions, going through request after request. It seems weird now how busy I used to be back then. It does sound like work kept you on your toes. Still, this building must mean a lot to you, huh? Yeah, it does. I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish I could go back to those days sometimes. It was definitely exhausting, but I guess I was usually having too much fun to notice. More than anything, I really felt like I belonged there. Oh. Don't get me wrong, though. I really enjoy my work now, too. You do? How could I not? I ended up becoming your class instructor. As far as I'm concerned, life's just as fulfilling now as it was back then. No need for you to get all soft and start worrying about me. Alright. But I'll keep doing whatever I can, so that you'll always feel like you belong here with Class 7. Thanks. Look at us, up in the middle of the night, talking away like a couple of barflies. We had a bottle or two here I would have loved to drink until dawn with you, but we're all out. Tragic. You know I'm too young to drink, right? Well, we should probably get to our rooms and get some sleep. Tomorrow's going to be another action-packed day, so we'll need all the rest we can get. Too true. We'll be counting on you again tomorrow, Instructor. You're going to need my tender mercies, too. You got some hard work coming your way, so you better get a good night's sleep. And try. Depends how early we're waking up.
明日も期待してるわよ.
1 a.m., huh? Something at the port?
時は至った。今こそ我らが鉄槌を持って赤き都の眠りを覚ます時だ。
That Gideon? Yeah. Oh? A bunch of people. Comrade G. Yup, it's him. Comrade G, all the necessary preparations are complete. But it feels like you have so few men accompanying you. Wouldn't it be wise to call in a few others for backup?
何? 心配は無用だ。この笛さえあれば、鉄道憲兵隊も恐れるに足りん。
Looks like a very fancy flute.
明日はとうとう我々の名前を世間に知らしめる時。頼もしき同志たちよ。
Isn't that the same flute? Is that the same flute he played for the spider? Yeah! Alright, time for our final field study day here in Heimdallar. Monday. Then we can go back to school. Alright, I'm going to go check on Group B before heading over to the RMP's command post. Just give me a call on your Arcus if you find anything during your patrols. Okay. Will do, Instructor. Leave it to us. Still, I was expecting Captain Claire to be our point of contact. Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to agree to cooperate with the Railway Military Police. I'm not exactly delighted about working with them, but things are looking pretty serious. So I'm helping them this once and acting as a point of contact, but I won't let them forget for a minute that they owe me. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Tell Fiona thanks for the breakfast. Sure thing. Bye, Instructor. Alright, we should get moving too. We've got our designated areas, so we'll be patrolling them one by one, keeping an eye out for anything suspicious. Instructor Sara said she'd contact us around noon, too. Let's be off, then. I'm guessing the city is going to be packed with people since it's the first day of the summer festival. That's all the more reason we need to stay especially vigilant. So what does that mean? Do we have any jobs? No, we just patrol. Okay, no jobs. I wonder if yesterday was our last jobs then. It just says patrol, so does that mean just go to every area, I guess? Oh no, I got off on Alto Street by mistake. The parade starts off at Dreckel's Plaza, doesn't it? But maybe I'd be better off watching it on Vanica Street. Oh, Fiona. Ta-da, welcome to A12 Stall. Fiona, what are you doing here? What else? I'm helping out. Can I interest you in some specially made gelato that me and Agnes made together? Those actually look great. I think I'm in danger of just handing you my wallet here. We'll just take a quick look around each area, see who's hanging out where. I did want to come here anyway because we do have some money on us now, so I think it'd be nice to head to the weapon shop again. Oh, right. Silly me. Alright, that's good. Just a few upgrades. Alright. Good day, everyone. You're the students from Thor's, I assume? Everything is in order here. Please continue your patrol. We plan to close off the road soon. The Imperial family is going to be passing through. Security needs to be airtight. I suppose that makes sense. You got a lot of people taking pictures, just enjoying their day. Hey, what's in the briefcase? Is that him? No, it's not. Wait, Bond? Like Bond from Crossbow? I do hope he notices and comes back here. Wonder what's wrong. I don't know, he kind of stands out in that suit though, we should ask. Excuse me, is something the matter? Are you speaking to me? As a matter of fact, I'm trying to find the owner of this briefcase. A lost briefcase, huh? Where'd you find it? Slow down now. It's not quite accurate to say I found it, or that he lost it. I actually have this exact briefcase, you see. As fact would have it, I bumped into the owner of this one earlier, which led us to mistakenly taking each other's. Okay. But yeah, this is Bond. We met him before in Crossbell. He lives in one of the... I think he lives in the apartment on East Street. You know, where the Bracer Guild is in Crossbell. What an absurd coincidence. I could scarcely believe it myself. I came back here the moment I realized he'd do the same, but he's yet to turn up. That explains things. Regardless, I plan on waiting here for a while longer. Thank you for lending me a friendly ear, though. You're welcome. Can we offer him our Adrian? Would you mind if we lent you a hand? We might be able to find him if we ask around. Are you sure? I feel terrible burdening you like that. But simply waiting for him to return may not be the most effective method here. Don't worry about us. You're all so kind. Are you truly sure about this? We wouldn't offer if we weren't. Thank you so much. Alright, if I'm going to be relying on you, then I should probably introduce myself. My name is Bond, and I'm currently employed as a broker in Crossbell. I've only come to Heimdallar a few times, so I'm not familiar with it. Your kindness means a lot to me. I'm glad we noticed you then. Yeah, no one wants to be in a situation like this while they're abroad. Would you mind telling us about the owner of the briefcase? Of course, he was a rather old fellow, wearing both a suit and a hat. Oh, and there's a guidebook in this briefcase that details the major attractions of the summer festival, too. He mentions Princess Alphin's limousine passing through the Garnier district during this afternoon's parade. And next to that was a little note that read, "Don't miss this." That's about all I can tell you, unfortunately. I think that might have been enough. Guess we should ask around in the Garnier district first, then. Yeah, he might be there already. Finding him shouldn't prove too difficult with the description we received. Especially when we know the exact model of briefcase we're looking out for, too. Speaking of which, is there anything notable in your briefcase? The bunny plush I bought for my daughter would stand out the most, I imagine. Understood, we'll keep that in mind. We'll start searching immediately. Thank you, I really hope you find him. Well, we ended up with a side quest. So let's head to the Garnier district. See if we can find a man with a... Wait, what? Why are they here? Huh? Didn't expect to see you lot here. I take it you're all here to bask in the summer festival too? Heimdallar's great, isn't it? You get to see how all kinds of stores adapt for the summer festival. If you want to see how the sausage is made, well, it is the time to be here. I guess it's a shame we're not here to brush up on our business skills then. Hey, not everyone's a business geek like you are, and while I'm at it, why do I need to waste this experience when you... Hugo, check it out. There's food stalls everywhere. I swear, I'm here to rein you in so you don't end up getting lost somewhere. If you can see through all the bickering, you can tell they're having fun. Yeah, I'm really surprised to see that. I guess they don't have class right now. I mean, obviously they wouldn't be here if they did. Oh god, he's here too? Whoa, didn't expect to see all you here. You come to get a look at Princess Alphin too? Tell you what, once the parade's over, I'll sell you photos of her for a mere 100 mira a pop. There's something especially debased about a student from our school trying to get away with something like this. Do us a favor and try not to get so caught up taking pictures you walk into the road and get yourself run over. Roger that, trust me, I know what I'm doing. Uh-huh. Oh. Guess we'll talk to you. Welcome, are you here for some fresh juice? Unfortunately not, there's something we'd like to ask you. Yeah, I saw a guy like that not too long ago, actually. So he was an exact match? Yep, old man with a briefcase, wearing a suit and hat, right? Bingo. That must be him. We're actually trying to find him. Did he tell you anything that might have given you an idea of where he was going? He did ask me if there was a good place to sit down and relax around here. He also mentioned he wanted somewhere simple since everything here is so expensive. So where'd you tell him to go? I recommend Alto Street, which isn't too far from here. Oh my god. In retrospect, maybe I should have been more specific and recommend a store. Oh, where Elliot lives. Yeah, if that's where he is, then checking A12 is probably our best bet. Allow us to make our way there then. Thank you for your cooperation. No worries. Alright, back to Alto Street. And we'll head inside of A12, see if we can find this guy. I'm not seeing anyone in here with a briefcase, unfortunately. Oh, over here. Hey, Reen, check out that briefcase over there. That must be the guy we're looking for. Excuse me. Why, hello there. Is something you need from me? Funny you should ask. Reen explained. Really? Well, let me check. The man opened up the briefcase and checked the contents. Oh no, this really isn't my case. You were right. Please, take me to this Bond person right away. Well, there you go. Yep, they do really have the same briefcase. Please accept my apologies for not noticing sooner. I don't come to Heimdallr that often either, so your quick thinking saved us both. Oh no, I can't take the credit for this. It's all thanks to these students that things worked out. All I did was stand here and wait. These young men and women are so kind. Once again, allow me to express my thanks to all of you. Not everyone would take the time to search for me like you did. I'd like to second that. Part of me was worried I wouldn't be able to return to Crossbell. But now I can, all thanks to you. Haha, there's no need to thank us, really, we didn't do much. That's hardly true. Please take this, it's a little something from Crossbell. It's not much, but I hope it'll convey my appreciation. Running Mishy. We meet again, Mishy. You sure we can have this? I insist. Thank you. Is there anything else you need before we leave? No, I think everything is going to be just fine. Thank you once again. There you have it. Oh, so there are actual places you have to go to in each district. I didn't even realize that. We might have to go back to some of the other ones. But I think we're going to end things off here. So next time we will continue doing our patrol here during the summer festival and see if we can find anything on these terrorists. Obviously, Gideon's out there somewhere, as we saw. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.